husband. I'm tired of singleness. I'm 39 years old. Very soon I'll enter menopause. Please. I need a husband in my life. No matter what you are doing, I'm going to marry you. Are you a barrel pusher? Are you a beggar? Are you a conductor? Please marry me. Please, I'm going to sponsor the marriage. I'm going to give you money to pay my bride price. I'm going to sponsor the wedding with my money. Please come and marry me. I'm tired of singleness. Please. I'm 39 years old. Please come and marry me. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, please. I need a husband in my life. I need a man in my life. I'm tired of singleness, please. I don't want to buy myself. I no longer sleep. All my mates are married with kids, but nobody wants to marry me. Nigerians, please, I'm calling everybody out. Please come and marry me. If you have a brother that needs a wife, please let me know. I don't care about what you are doing. I don't care. Even if you don't have a job, I'm going to sponsor it. I need a man in my life, please. I'm 39 years old. Look at me. Please, 39 years old without a child. 39 years old without a husband. 39 years old with no relationship.
Modern women are single, lonely, childless, and without a hedge, a husband. I want to give all the honor, glory, and praise to the Most High Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, QADASH, Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's name, Yahawashi's only begotten Son's name. Double honors to the elders who taught me the truth of the Spirit, single honors to the elect, peace and blessed to the one-third, and confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom. This video in the beginning comes from Endure These Last Days by. I'm going to leave the link of this video in the description box. Please watch and subscribe to the brother's channel. Nonetheless, forgive me for the echo. I had to do this video in my own restroom, my bathroom. Landlord's out there doing something in the hallway. Nonetheless, the woman in the beginning, she was crying, she was lamenting, saying that she wants a husband. She's desperate for a husband. She said her friends, they're all married. Her mates, well, how she said, her mates, they're all married with children. She wants a husband. She's begging, pleading, saying she's paid this and that. I remember there was a time where the father had to pay a dowry to another father for his son to marry that man's daughter. Now you have the daughters of men willing to pay men to be their husbands or to give them green cards. This goes to show you that the order of the Lord works. The order of the Lord is perfect. When you try to be disorderly, when you try to reorder or rearrange things, it's wrong. Women was told to chase their desires, to go into the world, to be whatever you want. This is feminism. That's the old way. This is the new way. Well, look at it. It's been less than 50 years since after Gen X. Well, I'll say a little bit between from Gen X all the way up until Gen Z now. The women are miserable. Because majority of these women are having children, if they have them, without men. In the picture, 80% of children are born out of wedlock. Women aren't opening their legs and saying, I want to have a family. No, children are born out of lust, not love. And now this woman, she's 39. I don't know her personally. I don't know her from a can of paint. She appears to be a lovely woman, just from appearance. But now she's lamenting at the age of 39. Well, at the same time, your purpose on earth is for your man. That's it, woman. That's the only reason why you are created, for a man. Without us, you women have no purpose. That's why y'all are lying to yourselves. That's why you're out here miserable and you're very sad. Okay? Understand one thing, ladies. There are more of you on the earth than men. You are not the prize. Stop lying. Okay? You see Hondas and Toyotas every day. You don't see Lamborghinis and Ferraris every day. Why? Because Lamborghinis and Ferraris are a rarity. Oh, I see men every day. Yeah, but there are more of you than there are of us. My point being said, I don't care what demographic, what ethnicity, race, or even sexual preference a man has. If every man on this God green earth, of legal age, of course, was to marry a woman, that will still leave at least 6 of you to be single. Because there are 7 women to every man. What are you all going to get together and become lesbians? Men have always had more than one wife. Only difference is that those men that always have more than one wife was able to afford and manage to keep them, and those women understood that. The only difference today is that women can have sexual liberation. They can sleep with whom they want to, and those same 6 women who could have been wives to one man are all sleeping with that same man, having children from the same man, leaving that man, and extracting sources from that man in most cases. And that's why there's broken families now. And now look at this woman's broken. Because in order to even have sex with a woman, you would have had to what? Marry her. Now men are saying, wait a minute. So, sir, so you don't have to, damn, what's the word? I keep forgetting that word. You don't have to vet me. You don't have to worry about if I'm financially stable. You don't have to worry about if I can fight or fend for your daughter. Wait a minute. So I don't have to pay. I don't have to extract. I don't have to give up any resources to have sex with your daughter? Oh, say less. And this is where we are right now. This is where we are right now. So this is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. This is Genesis, the first book of the Bible, the 3rd chapter. All for real. There's no such thing as a feminist Christian. A feminine Christian woman is different, but a feminist Christian woman is absurd. Because you're not equal to a man. Your purpose is to be a helpmeet and a servant unto that man. Understand? And you wouldn't be doing this and crying and lamenting and pleading if your father was involved and if your father was giving you off to a man of substance. Not only is this a great deal for her, because what father is going to be thinking about his daughter? I'm sorry, let me say this correctly. A father will be thinking about his young daughter, especially, well, let me not say young, because to him she, father would think about his daughter, period, if she's age 35, not married, no kids. Because in his mind, he's going to think, how are you going to get through the rest of your life without a husband? Because he did it with her mother. Though we are in different times, it still goes back to, this is a man's world. You can't manipulate the elements like we do. There are certain things in this world you can't do. The only reason why women think they don't need men today in the Western society is because men have quote unquote civilized society. And look how crazy it is right now in this quote unquote civilized. Your house get caught on fire, who come help you? A man. Physical violence, who come help you? A man. Power goes out because of a hurricane or a storm, who goes out there? Men. People are stranded out there in the Gulf, in the Bay, or wherever. Who goes out there? Who's the Coast Guard? Mainly men. It's always men. Who build a house you in? Men. AC repair? Men. Plumbers? Men. Construction? Men. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 7, verse 23 and 25 through 25. Hast thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth. Hast thou daughters, listen, have a care of their body, and shew not them thyself cheerful toward them. Oh, this my little princess. Oh my. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. What does it mean is you're not supposed to be, oh, daddy, can I, daddy, can I, daddy? When the little girl comes up and everything, you be like, no, she got to earn it. Just like your son got to earn it. Only Lord, if it was the Lord's will, if I had a children, only difference between my daughter and my son, I wouldn't have to put the rod to my daughter. The mother should be able to handle that. Now, my son's different because that's a man. I can come at him because we can be on the same playing field as genders. But no, you're not supposed to be cheerful towards your daughter. Cause why? Cause not just cause she's your daughter don't mean nothing. She's still manipulative. Remember what Lot's daughters did to him when they thought they was the last people on earth, and what they thought they was doing was right, but it was the Lord's will anyway. Sirach chapter 7 verse 24 again. Hast thy daughters have a care of their body, and shew not thyself cheerful toward them. Marry thy daughter. In other words, give your daughter off. But listen though, and so shall thou have a performing a weighty matter. Of course, that's weighing on your mind about the well-being of your daughter. Your son, you be like, yeah, you got to go out there and get it. You treat your son like them birds. They just got their first set of wings. You kick him out the nest. You better start flying. You know, but we're more reserved for the women. Why? Because they are the weaker vessel. Of course, they are the weaker vessel. Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding. So not only a man of substance, meaning money, but a man of understanding, meaning a man of the Lord. Because all these women say they want men that make 6 figures, right? 6 feet tall, 6 and 6 pack, right? But that man's working 10, 12-hour shifts, maybe 6 days out the week at the most. And you want that man to give you that lifestyle and also his time and essence. I mean, even the song said, I can't be 2 places at one time. That was an old school song, like an old 70s, old 70s goldies era kind of song. I can't. You want me to provide a lifestyle for you, but then you also want me to be there as well. It's just crazy, man. It's ludicrous today. But a man of understanding will understand that family is more important than money. Understand. Money is a defense, and knowledge is a defense. But knowledge giveth life abundantly. I think I quoted that correctly. And also her crying and lamenting goes back to this. Sirach 36, verse 24 through 25. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, a pillar of rest. So your woman is your possession. I can hear him now. What do you mean? I ain't no item. Whoa, calm down. You are a noun. What does it mean by that? You know how Jake love they J's? You see the skits on YouTube with the white J's. I'm sorry, not J's. Forces. With the white forces. When Jake got the black forces on, they be out there robbing, doing all kind of crazy stuff. They got the white forces on there. They better want to put their feet on the concrete. A woman being a man's possession should be like them white forces. I'm trying to use an analogy so Jake can understand. Jake ain't gonna scuff him. Jake gonna clean him. He gonna take care of it. Same thing with a woman. All right, a man and a woman's one flesh. A man not going to beat on himself or hurt himself. No, should a man do that to his wife. A man not going to starve himself. No, will he do it to his wife. And then a man won't be naked and destitute, nor should his wife be. You understand what I'm saying? Boom. So he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Why do you think most of you women are not married? You're not pillars of rests. Why do you think most men don't want to deal with you in the long term? Because you're uncooperative. You're not submissive. You don't understand that. You think you're equal. What man wants to leave his house, the threshold of his house, his dwelling, battle the world, climb the highest mountain, slay a dragon, all right, wrestle a bear, arm wrestle a lion, then come home and have this I don't mean this to be belittling, but you are the inferior sex of the two sexes. And then have her just be condescending and belittling. Nah. I'd rather be on my own, and I'd rather hire a maid. I'd rather hire an escort, and I'd rather hire me a chef. And they're all going to be female. And more than likely northern. And maybe one heathen woman. Yeah, man. But nonetheless, this is the reason why she's miserable, because she's going against her biological nature. She wants to have children. She's supposed to have children. She's supposed to be with a man. for the rest of her life. Okay? But let me close out with this. Titus chapter 2, verse 3 through 5. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. Now the fourth and the fifth verse from Titus, the second chapter, will be going towards her mother. Something that she should have instilled in her daughter so that at 39 she would not be crying. And she's from Nigeria. Like, really? You should have been married. But she said all her mates are married and have kids. So where's your cooperativeness? Almost 4 decades on this earth, you haven't found out how to deal with a man. Excluding the days prior to her being 18. You understand what I'm saying, right? Almost 2 decades. I get you that. Sad. Here we go. Titus 2 and 4 through 5. That they may teach the young women, this is what her mother should have been doing for her, so that she can have a husband. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands. Yeah. This is beautiful. To love their children. Man, I've seen what some of these women been doing to their children. It's sad. To be discreet, not showing everything. Chaste, keepers at home, not going to the club or dropping your daughter and your son off at mama house. Yeah. Good. Obedient to their own husbands. Because they'll go to work, bust their ass for their boss, and come home and won't be subservient to their own husband, but be subservient to another man in the job. Make it make sense. They ain't talking about CENTS, right? Obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed. That's right. YAHAWASHI, and QADASH. But unto you men, 1 Corinthians 7 and 8, I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I. Don't get married. Don't get married. If you dance in the sheets with a woman, yes, you have to deal with her. You have to deal with her. But by any means necessary, she starts to hinder you from the work of the truth, man, do what you got to do. Because this is more important than that. Nonetheless, a couple more precepts and I'm going to close out. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 12. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Lord. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman, but all things are the Most High. In other words, what does that mean? Men and women are not supposed to be living separately alone until their last days. All right? A man and a woman should be sitting in a big room with 20 siblings there, and like 4 of them are their children. Starting a legacy, but not in these last days. But you understand the concept. But another reason why men don't mess with these women today, Ecclesiastes 7 and 26, and I'm closing out. And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So now that leaves the question, dang, 39 years old, and you single? Why ain't nobody with you? Once again, a woman's heart is snares and nets. Women know how to manipulate how to get men. The reason why she's not married and she's single is because the men that she won't do not desire her in that same manner. I guarantee you, there are men out here that would treat this woman like a goddess, but they don't make her tingle. They don't make her feel unassured. All right. They don't make her second guess. They don't make her feel uneasy. If women like chaos. They like to be chaotic. They love drama. Who watches the WE channel? Who watches Lifetime channel? Trust me, my mother used to braid my hair in 8th grade. Trust me, I know who watches. Anyway, but nonetheless, though, I pray that you edify and fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endear it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent, YAHAWAH, Shalom.